How to find the derivative of e to the power x using the Taylor series expansion. Suppose you have the function of x or f of x equals e to the power x and you are going to find its derivative. Then use the formula f prime of x, or the derivatives of f of x is equal to the limit of f of x plus h minus f of x over h as h approaches 0. Applying this to f prime, or the derivative of x, is equal to the limit of e to the power x plus h minus e to the power x over h as h approaches 0. Recall the product rule of exponents that if you have a to the power m plus n, this is equal to a to the power m times a to the power n. So e to the power x plus h can be written as e to the power x times e to the power h minus e to the power x over h as h approaches 0. Now let's factor e to the power x, so we have e to the power x times quantity e to the power h minus 1 over h as h approaches 0. Now move e to the power x before the limit, so we have e to the power x times the limit of h of e to the power h minus 1 over h as h approaches 0. Let's simplify this limit using the Taylor series expansion. Using Taylor series expansion, e to the power h is equal to 1 plus h squared over 2 factorial plus h cubed over 3 factorial and so on. Transposing 1 to the left side, we have e to the power h minus 1 is equal to h plus h squared over 2 factorial plus h cubed over 3 factorial and so on. Now divide both sides of the equation by h. We have e to the power h minus 1 over h is equal to h over h plus h squared over 2 factorial h plus h cubed over 3 factorial h and so on. Cancel all h over h in the right side of the equation. We have e to the power h minus 1 all over h is equal to 1 plus h over 2 factorial plus h squared over 3 factorial and so on. Then apply the limit of h as h approaches 0. We have the limit of h of e to the power h minus 1 all over h as h approaches is equal to the 1 plus 0 over 2 factorial plus 0 squared over 3 factorial and so on. 0 divided by any number is 0. The limit of h of e to the power h minus 1 over h as h approaches 0 is equal to 1. We can substitute to the derivative of e to the power x times 1, or the derivative of e to the power x is equal to e to the power x also.